Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's On Live Bulletin. One person died and at least 4 persons sustained injuries as fresh violence broke out at Kautruk in Imphal West district on Sunday. According to Kautruk village Gram Panchayat chairman, suspected Kuki militants started unprovoked firing around 2 p.m. when village volunteers were away from the vulnerable areas. The deceased person was identified as 33 years old Surbala Devi from Phayeng Umai. She is from Kautruk village, married to Phayeng. However, she came to Kautruk along with her daughter. She was rushed to RIMS Hospital, Imphal, where she was declared dead on arrival. Her 13-year-old daughter, NG Rojia, suffered injuries to her right hand and is currently receiving treatment at the same hospital. One police personnel injured his right and left leg, namely Ngase Pam Robert, DIG Range 1's escort, son of NG Brojen Awang Kuno. 2 other persons were rushed to Rajmedicine City Hospital, namely Inao Takhellam, 26-year-old male from Uripok Polembam, and other one, Miss Thadoi, 19 years female from Tharoijam. And now to get more updates as to what the situation is currently happening in Manipur, we've got our correspondent Mubashir Raje, and we will connect with him and find out the latest updates. First of all, good morning, Mubashir. Another busy day for you. Where are you at the moment? And could you give us more details as to what happened in Kautruk yesterday? Because in the updates of casualties, we are receiving two persons have died. So what is the current situation there?
Currently, we are on the way to Kautruk, where this resurgence of violence has happened since yesterday. There is report about this arson. 5 more houses were burned down by suspected Kuki militant, I would say. At the moment, situation is very critical. Just to give you a clear picture, more than 10 people have sustained injury till now, and 2 people have been, died so far. And more than 10 people sustained injury, including 2 minor children, and 1 video journalist also sustained injury in the process. The situation is very critical. State government, all department has released an order saying that they will conduct search and combing operation from Kaikel Mandi to this Kautruk area. The situation remains critical at the moment. Yes, Akibito.
All right, Mubashir, we are also getting updates that this kind of attack was pretty new in this whole 16 months of conflict. I mean, we are getting updates that the militants used drones to drop bombs. So what is this update true, and is the information that we are getting true? And also, how the Manipur government has really beefed up security, and there's a lot of frisking and Naka points have been set up all over Manipur. How are the drones being available? How are the drones being available to the militants, and how are they using such technological warfare?
Well, Akibito, this time around, the new technique are being used, which is, the dropping bombs using these drones. It was not in prevalence earlier time, but this time the widespread use of drone can be seen, which is a cause of concern for the authority, I will say. As far as authorities are concerned, they are saying that they have, they will conduct this combing operation and all. But the situation remains critical because the villagers, when we talk to this, the chairman of this village, local village authority and all, they said that, the recurrence of violence happened in spite of the presence of huge security forces. Both state government and central security forces are present in the area, already present in the area. So the situation remains very critical as well as puzzling for the outside viewer, because in spite of the presence of huge security, why this recurrence of violence are occurring in Manipur? Yes, Akibito.
All right. So, Mubashir, the violence happened in Kautruk village, which is in Imphal West district, and it borders Kangpokpi. Do you believe that such situations will incite more violence now that that yesterday's incident happened? Do you feel that even with the presence of security, the villages there are not safe?
Well, Akibito, just few days back, Chief Minister and Viren Singh gave a statement to news agency PTI that normalcy has almost returned and it will be everything will be all right in say 6 months time.
Yes.
But in spite of this assurance, violence occur, and the security, the presence is already there. Huge security presence is already there. But another thing that about the drone-related thing, the involvement of the foreign, Myanmar-related could not be ruled out at the moment, because in Myanmar this drone are widely used for dropping drones, etc. So
yes.
the involvement of Myanmar-related events could not be ruled out at the moment, and we will see expert opinion as well about it. But as far as the situation at the moment is concerned, after the recurrence of violence in the South Truk area, the villagers run down from the hillside, and they are right now staying in relief camp, etc. So the situation remains critical after this. You can imagine the two people, two people from a family get the mother already passes away, and the daughter itself, the daughter herself also sustained injury. So the area at the moment is very critical, and the villagers are villagers have a lot of complaints to say to the authorities. But how the situation is going to be controlled by the authorities remains missing. Yes, Akimita.
All right, Mubashir, another thing that is currently raging on social media, especially when The Wire had taken out the leaked audio clips of, and it has been alleged that the person behind this audio clip is Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh himself. So how are the people reacting? Because on the 31st of August, the Kuki-Zo community had held a protest in Churachandpur and in various Kuki-Zo dominated areas, and the protest also reached New Delhi, where they had sent a referendum to the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, and they had, the Kuki community in Delhi had presented a memorandum in which they stated that the Kuki-Zo should get a separate union territory from them. Now, coming back to the audio clip, has the audio clip been submitted to the particular organization, or rather that committee of inquiry, and do the people in Manipur believe that the person who was speaking on the leaked audio clips is actually Chief Minister Biren Singh?
As far as about the audio is concerned, the state government stand is very clear. They said the audio is a doctor one, and they have in fact send notification that anybody is tweeting this audio will be strict action will be taken against them. But on the other hand, the Kuki organizations, Kuki Inti and Kuki Student Organization, etc., submitted this audio to this commission of inquiry,
yes,
which are looking after the Manipur violence. They have already submitted the whole 40-minute long audio. But while we try to contact the state government authority, the state government authority said at this moment, at this age, when the security, when the technology is highly advanced, the doctoring of audio is very easy. So one cannot say that this particular audio is belongs to this particular individual or not. That is what the state government authority said. But at the moment, audio, the related issue is kind of settled down at the moment. Right now, the recurrence of violence is the main issue at the moment. Using of drones and recurrence of violence. 2 people have died, more than 10 people suffered injuries, and the violence is still going on. Snatching of weapons are being reported from several other quarters since morning, and cross firing is happening everywhere. Yes, I think so. Thank you.
All right, with the Manipur government's intention to bring normalcy to the state, and with everything that is happening, I mean, it took about 15 months for this audio clip to actually be released in public. Well, we've also heard, or rather we've got reports that the brother of Biren Singh, Sana Jauba, who is also the founder of Meitei of the organization, is also responsible. He has had his Facebook post in which he has said that we are already facing an enemy, but we need to find the traitors in the Meitei community. Is this also creating unrest in the state? Because now, rather than targeting the Kukis, the Meiteis are looking for the traitor who released the audio clip. So what is the latest update from there, and what is the issue on the ground?
at the moment, nobody is that much talking about the audio leak. Some 6 days there was, a lot of talk about the audio. At the moment, nobody is, that much talking about the audio leak. Even if it belongs to the in building himself, it's kind of, cement his place only, because that way he will be shown as a, the savior of the Delhi people and all those kind of things. So it will be beneficial to him only in the long run, even if it turn out to be but on the other hand, the resurgence of violence has, unsettled the state government, and I don't know how the central government will react to the resurgence of violence. Yes, Akibito.
All right, Mubashir, the other thing is that over the past few weeks, you have sent us report from Manipur in which the UCM office was actually, there was a grenade thrown. Not only that, the BJP spokesperson, Mr. Lamjathang's Haukip's ancestral home, or rather the parental home of Mr. Lamjathang, was also vandalized and it was burned down. What is this? How is this unrest being happening? And also, where were the security forces when such incidents occurred?
Well, Akibito, to your surprise, this UCM office is situated less than 500 meters away from this Lamten police station.
Exactly.
So security presence is already there, but in spite of all that, presence of security, they are successfully lobbing these 2 hand grenades to the UCM office. Earlier, the office itself was, the building structure itself was burned down by miscreants, and this time again, there happened. There are a lot of fractions and infighting between different groups. So we cannot be certain which group have taken such kind of things and all the stuff. Yes, Akibito.
All right, and also it was kind of astonishing to hear that the BJP spokesperson, Mr. Lamjathang Haukip's house was also vandalized, the ancestral home, and the house was literally burned down. You gave us quite vivid visuals. Do you believe that this attack was done by the Kuki militants themselves? Because Mr. Haukip then said that the Kukis supremacists are ruling the Kuki people at the moment and they are going scot-free. So is this statement kind of true when it comes to the situation in Manipur?
Well, about the Lamjathang Haukip thing, he gave an interview to local television channels.
Yes.
He rather participated in a discussion in a local television channel, Delhi-based local television channel, in which he said, the futility of violence and the fighting between the Mitais and Kukis, etc. But whatever he said, was not to the liking of some of the Kuki groups.
Yes.
So his house was attacked, and his ancestral home, his parents' house was burned down by miscreants, and that is what comes to the effect at the moment. Yes, Akibito.
All right, Mubashir, now coming back to Manipur, and also you've been sending us a lot of reports stating that warlike structures were nabbed by the central forces and also the state police forces, and the combing operations will continue. Well, have the Manipur government been able to at least get back half of the ammunitions and the weapons that were stolen from the police artillery rooms? Have they been able to get back at least half of all these guns and ammunition stolen during the time of conflict?
Well, on the contrary, Akibito, snatching of weapons are occurred in the Manipur. From this certain farmhouse belonging to MLA Kumuksun Zoikishan, the farmhouse, some weapons are being snatched by some miscreant elements. So weapon recovery at the moment is not up to the level that people are expecting. Yes, Akibito.
All right, Mubashir, just a few days back, Minister of State Bam Bania had come, and then she had assured the people of Manipur that the central government is doing everything it can to bring back normalcy. And just after she made a statement, in about 3 to 4 days, this attack has happened. So are the people feeling assured that the central government is actually taking care of Manipur, or do you feel that the people expect more from the central government?
Well, Akivito, central ministers, union minister, minister of state, or either cabinet rank ministers, they used to visit Manipur. Pre-violence period, they used to visit Manipur every other week.
Yes.
Some or other, high dignitaries or central ministers visited the Manipur. But since the occurrence of violence, hardly anybody visited. Just one or two odd people came here, and they gave some assurance, but there is no concrete, result in the ground. Yes, Akivito.
All right, so Mubashir, now that you're on the way to Kautruk, are you expecting more bad news coming from the area, or do you feel that the security forces have calmed down the situation, and do you believe that such attacks will occur more now that the movement is on, the audio clip is out, the cookies are asking for a union territory, they've asked that Chief Minister Biren Singh should be removed from the post of Chief Minister, whereas on the other hand, Chief Minister Biren Singh had assured a few days back that normalcy would return in 5 to 6 months. So do you believe that situation is going to come back to normal anytime in Manipur?
Akivito, at the moment, very unlikely for the situation to come back to normalcy in a very, quick time, I will say. But we can only hope, we can only hope for the people. The good news to prevail over the people, both the sides. Yes, Akivito, back to you.
All right, Mubashir, you're on your way to Kautruk. We will be expecting more reports from Kautruk itself and to get more details. Thank you so much. Be safe, and we will get updates from you later. Thank you so much, Mubashir. Well, that was our correspondent Mubashir Raje. He is currently on the way to Kautruk in Imphal West District, where violence occurred yesterday at around 2 p.m., where 2 people have been confirmed dead and several have been injured. Well, another alarming update that has come out from this particular attack in Kautruk is that the militants, whoever created such incident, used drones to drop bombs. Well, this warfare that started on the May 3rd, this ethnic violence that started on May 3rd, in 2023 is still escalating. Well, a few days back, Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh had spoken to the media and had assured that Manipur will be returning to normalcy in about 5 to 6 months, and that the central government and the state government is doing everything it can to actually normalize the situation and to bring things back to normal in Manipur. But with the incident that occurred yesterday, there are new facets of how this warfare is progressing. Well, now the use of drones and dropping bombs from drones has come to light, and it will be a big headache for the security forces who are there. Well, our correspondent Mubashir Raje had also informed that there is ample security forces securing the region, yet such attack took place. We just hope that Manipur can see the end and the light of day from all this ethnic violence, and also we hope that the people in Manipur are safe and that things will go back to normal for them very soon. Well, for more conversations like this, keep watching Hornbill TV. That was all for today.